Hi. Well, can you imagine going into a fancy Italian restaurant and having fancy Italian food, waiters with gloves, white gloves on their hands, and all they speak is Italian? Well, many years ago, I mentioned this in my theater channel, but I want to also do this in my cooking channel also. Yes, the professor took us to a fancy Italian restaurant, folks. You wouldn't believe, what kind of food like this. And all the waiters did was to talk pure Italian. So this is my experience going to a fancy Italian restaurant. Oh, looks so good. These are Gucci's. Oh my gosh, fancy poultry. Can you imagine that with all kinds of Italian seasonings? And the plates were just so. This is outside of the place that I went to. Fancy spaghetti. Oh my gosh, with fancy meat sauce on it and added with loads of so highly seasoned Italian food seasoning. This is Venice. Beautiful country in Italy. Fancy desserts. Can you imagine having a dessert so beautifully colored with different berries on it? Look how beautiful. This is a cannoli. Oh, this looks so delicious and so yummy. Yes, it was an experience going into a fancy Italian restaurant. Why not? You only live once, I always say, but yes, they have very fancy food. The waiters wear gloves, and all they do, they talk pure Italian. I did many years ago when I studied at William Parsons. I did take a course in learning Italian, and yes, they took us to a fancy Italian restaurant. What a thrill! How they got 30 students into a place I would never know, but we all had a nice table, beautiful white tablecloths. How they have the tablecloth set. It's just properly set. From Deborah's Home Country Kitchen, have a great day.